If you look at my workbench, it seems like it's just made out of construction lumber. But that's way too simple. This bench has 4 different timbers in it. Actually 5. 5 different timbers. The legs and stretchers of my bench are made out of fir. It's a cheap, easy to work wood that's also very strong. It resists a lot of weight and doesn't bend or flex easily, which is why we build houses out of it, which also means it's perfectly good for workbench legs. And it's a similar story down here with this long stretcher. All this does is keep the legs from flexing in and out down here at the foot. So I needed any wood that was cheap but also rigid, and white pine is perfect for that. Now, pine and spruce are good for the structure, but they're much too soft to ever use for a workbench surface. This area is going to get beat to hell, and I needed a good wood. I chose southern yellow pine for the top and the apron. This is a heavy, hard wood, much denser than any other construction lumber, and full of resin, which gives it a durable surface. And behind this piece of southern yellow pine, I needed 2 2x4s to get the width I wanted, and my home center does not sell southern yellow pine in 2x4s. For these pieces, I chose Douglas fir and paid a little extra. It's not as hard as southern yellow pine, but it's still really solid with a durable surface, much better than something like spruce. And for the floor of my tool well, I chose underlayment, a super thin, cheap plywood that's not contributing anything to the structure of the bench. All it's doing is keeping my tools off the floor. It's so easy to think that all construction lumber is the same, but that's just not true. Each of the different species in this bench has different characteristics and different costs. So knowing about these different woods can help you build a better bench and save money, especially if you're a nerd. I am a giant nerd.